cage. So for the volume of the prism, the most important thing is you need to get, I mean you need to cut it right. If you cut it wrongly, then that's it already. So that's the way you cut. Because only when you cut it this way, then you get the uniform layer, which is this piece of thing. Then of course the area of this thing, like what you did just now, you got it wrong because of the right angle is here. Okay, so okay, so sometimes the uniform layer area is also called the cross section. Okay, cross sectional area. So if you see cross sectional area, you don't panic. Okay, so basically they ask for the uniform layer area. Okay, so once you find the area of this, then you times the height, which is this, that's the volume of this prism, and then you find the area of this, then you times the height of this, and then with the area, the volume of this volume. So it's very simple. Okay, so very simple for this question. Okay, for this question, okay,
It's great. It's a good question.
this is very easy because, like I say, the most common, we talk about the three common types, right? Number one is the same difference one, right? Then number two is the n square, right? So this the number of dots hit the type 2. So this is 2 times 2, right? Then this is 3 times 3, then this is 4 times 4. So it makes sense for you to have a 5 times 5 here, right? So it's 25. So if you observe carefully enough, it's always n plus 1 bracket square. Okay? Then for this one is also quite easy, but slightly harder. So this is 2 times 1, then it's 2 times 4, then this is 2 times 9, and then this is 2 times 16. So if you continue, this will be 2 times 1 square, then this will be 2 times 2 square, then this will be 2 times 3 square, this will be 2 times 4 square. So therefore it's always 2 times the n square.
Well, I don't know how to do a right angle.
Yep. What do you mean right angle? Oh yeah, so the pattern, right? So in order to do the pattern, you need to list down, so another way to do, right, next time, right, you just prime factorization. This is prime factorization. Like 32, what is that? 2, then 16, 2, then 2, 2, it's prime factorization. Okay? Can? So that can help. Okay, good. So that's it. That's how you get the pattern for this part. Okay? Try to list them down. Once you list them down, then you get. Okay, so for this one, I think it's a very good question for us to talk about how to state the reasons clearly also. Right? BAD 这个 so it's 110. Okay, so it's a rhombus opposite. Okay, so you just opposite, you just write rhombus lah. I think they should understand. Rhombus, because rhombus opposite angles are the same. Okay, so like I say, this is 90. This is 90. So BME, BME. So 90 lah. Okay. So diagonal of a rhombus. Okay, diagonals of a rhombus form a 90 degree. Okay, so that's the reason also. Then ABE is this one. Okay, so if this is 110, so this is 55, right? So therefore, like you say lah, this is 15, because this is 30 ma, this is bisector. So this is 90, so you can find out the whole thing. Then this is, by the way, you have a 55 here, you have a 90 here, so this is your 35. So therefore this is 180 minus the 15 minus the 90 minus the 35, you will get this part. Yeah, that is the angle sum of triangle for the last one. Okay, angle sum of triangle. Or maybe, okay lah, so I see your teacher is not happy with this way of writing the angle. Just write this one. Your teacher is not happy with this, so just write this one. Okay. Okay, so for this question, a lot of students also make mistake. How they use this base times this to give the area. No. One, I'm not sure if you did this, but one of my students did this. Then I asked, What do you mean by you use this times this? I asked, is this the height? They said no. But you did this for the trapezium just now.
Yeah.
So this side is useless, by the way. Useless. For the area. Right? The height should be here, right? But anyway, the strategy to find the area of this parallelogram is split it into two triangles.
Oh no.
Right?
Yes.
So split like this. This will be your 1, this will be your 2. The top side and the bottom side is the same because it's opposite,
Yeah.
right? So the height is this one. So you just use the height for both triangle 2 and triangle 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's how you get this. So it's very easy. So take note, this is useless for area. Okay, this is the side, no need. Perimeter, yes, but no need. Okay, so this is opposite. Then this one is 59, which is our Z, right? Alternate. Then after that, the total is just add up. Okay, so the rest is quite easy. Do you have a problem with this question 13?
I don't think so.
Yeah, this is very easy. You just find one of them. Then you can find the external and exterior angle, which is 180 minus this one, right?
Yeah.
So this one very easy. This one is the most common one. So can you see that 2a and b? This is b minus 2a. Can you see that the position is just flip, right? So if you want to flip the position, so you need to change the sign here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We talked about this last time also.
Yeah.
And I want to caution you, so once you get this, okay, so test one more time whether you still see common factor or not.
Yeah.
In this case, no more. I remember, did you make this mistake last time?
Yeah.
Something like this, oh.
Yes.
Okay, so this one you still have the 5 out. You need to get the 5 out, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the final answer, not here. Okay. So for this, there is a percentage decrease or increase formula. So, what's the formula?
You minus
What minus?
January minus February.
No, actually it's final minus initial. 就最后那一个减去
Yeah, minus
这
the,
minus the divide by the initial,
yeah.
then you times the 100%.
Yes.
And then when you key into the calculator, you only key in this part
Yes.
because your percentage,
Will be later.
yeah, you copy down.
Yes.
So the final is the January one, the Feb one. Then the initial will be the January one. So the answer is actually negative 140 degree
It's 100%.
percent. But when you write the answer inside the answer, right, you don't have to include the negative because they already say percentage decrease. So the word decrease already take care of the minus.
Okay.
So when you write the answer is 140%. But when you do in the calculation, you still have to retain the minus sign. You understand?
Yes.
So when you do in the calculation, retain the minus sign. But when you write the answer, the minus sign is not needed because they already say percentage decrease. So it's an indication. It's a minus. So this minus sign is taken care of by the word decrease. Okay, so you don't need that. Okay, this one, the student also very... the student left with 9,000 plus real and she only exchanged 6,000. Okay, so must take 6,000 and go and exchange to real, not 9,000. So must read the question. The student just, the rest just go and exchange, while she need to use 6,000 real only, not the entire 9,000 plus amount. Okay, so this exchange is very easy. Hire purchase scheme. Can you still remember hire purchase scheme?
No. It is higher purchase scheme is too far. Is first is like you first pay for the 30% of
Correct,
the
and then you have
after that,
70% left.
Yeah, and then 2490 you times the 70%.
Yeah.
Equals to that number.
Yeah.
And then
this is so-called your unpaid lah, huh?
yeah, unpaid. Then it's 1743 times 3.15 over 100.
3.5%.
Yeah.
Which is
Then times 24 over 2 years.
Hold on. So this is your year one interest that you need to pay for this unpaid amount.
Yes.
Then the year two interest is another, because simple interest, so it's the same lah.
Yes.
Okay, so you get this. So it's 61.005. 61.005. So this is the total interest after 2 years.
Yes.
So this one
You add together.
add with the total interest, which times 2. So it's 122.01. So this is actually the total amount you need to pay
Yes.
over 2 years. So you divide by the total divided by
24.
24. So that's your monthly
Yes.
payment, right? Then what is it? How much the guy has to pay for the computer? So
You have to
this is
add.
the total amount
Yes.
plus the 30%.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the total amount. Yep, that's it. Can you try this question? This is a very common question that you get wrong. And I want to. So after this question, I will talk about your common mistakes
Okay.
or some other common mistakes. My students.
You know, Mr. Lu,
Yeah.
our school has a guy. He makes songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and post it online. And then yesterday, right, because we for Mid Autumn Festival, there's like talent show. You know, people sing. And then when he was on there, I didn't know who he was, and everybody was shouting his name.
Cheer for him or what?
The girls. Oh, the girls was
Cheer for him or jeer?
cheer.
Cheer. Okay. Okay. Good.
Was like cheering for him
Okay.
so loudly.
So he sings well lah.
No, he raps. He raps.
Raps. Oh, okay. So
But
okay.
like the thing is, right, he's rapping.
Yeah.
Is the lyrics is the lyrics. The beat is the beat.
In Chinese?
No,
The lyrics in Chinese or in English?
Mix.
Mix.
of
Oh, okay.
Chinese
Okay.
and
Okay.
English.
Okay.
Then the thing is, right, the lyrics doesn't fit the beat. Yeah, so it's not good.
Yeah.
And then like it's like you cannot hear him what is he saying. It's like
Yeah.
all the beat
Yeah,
that
yeah,
cover
yeah.
his voice out. And they were cheering so loudly. I also don't know why.
Also, you think that he didn't deserve it?
It's not he didn't deserve it. I don't think like why is he like so like
Didn't deserve that cheers or applause?
I don't want to say that so mean,
Okay.
but yeah.
Yes. Or you know, these days probably this is the trend. You shouldn't sing like clearly until people can hear you. Or maybe this is the trend to le. You know le? Le just like how you.
Like you don't even know what he's saying and
I don't know
what
what you're
he's
talking about.
singing about, and then yeah,
Le 啦，就是 le. This is the le culture. Le means just. 你唱啊。
yeah, you don't even know what he's talking about,
Never mind.
and then everyone is cheering below.
It's okay.
Then my senior was cheering. Then
Yeah.
I was like, who is he?
Okay.
And I said, go and search on his Instagram. I said,
Okay.
who is he? I don't want to search it.
Okay. Okay lah. So personally, you think he didn't deserve the applause, or he's not good? Yeah.
Yeah, let's say he's not good.
Okay.
The doesn't deserve the applause. It's a little bit too mean.
Okay.
But it was really not good.
Yeah.
Or is it like I don't understand this kind of
Yeah.
culture? But you look at Juice WRLD
Yeah.
with like the good rappers.
Yeah.
You can hear them sing
Mhm,
very
mhm.
clearly.
Yeah.
I don't know. And his lyrics doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay.
I went to see his music video.
Uh-huh,
The
mhm.
same thing.
Mhm.
And how do you say?
Mm.
It doesn't really make sense.
Mhm,
It's
mhm.
like Mid Autumn,
Mhm.
but it's also about love,
Mhm.
our girlfriends, 爱情,
Oh, okay.
and also it's about family.
Oh, okay.
So it's a very weird
Yeah.
lyrics
Mhm.
to say. You know? Most of the rapping is like break heart or like
Mhm.
fall in love,
Mhm.
and this is Mid Autumn plus family plus girlfriend. It's just it's so weird. Yeah.
Do you get this?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yep. So why I ask you to do this question is you need to take care of the minor sign when it
Yes.
comes in. Okay. So let's look at your before I forget your common mistakes. Okay, the first one is copy a wrong number from the question to the calculator. Yes. So type punch calculator wrongly.
Yeah.
And then forget to write the statement. You mean the state the reasons clearly or what?
Yeah, like they explain and
Then okay, that one is two cases. Case one, you don't know what statement to write, and then you just anyhow write. Then the number two is I don't know. I think most of the time, right, you just don't know the statement well lah.
yeah.
Don't know the statement well. Okay, not familiar enough. Okay, then transferring the wrong number from the calculator to answer. Yeah, like just now, 43. Well, supposed to be 43, but you wrote 42.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes.
So that will give you the wrong area. Okay. Then time management. Okay, I will say time management. Okay, I don't know why you need to take so long to. Okay, so when it comes to time management, there is a better strategy. Is you look through the paper, do the easy one first. Okay, and then actually there is one more strategy I just taught my student this morning. Okay, so he's going to do a MCQ paper. Okay, so MCQ paper, this MCQ paper is 30 questions and 30 minutes. So basically 30 questions in 30 minutes. So time is really running out, very tight. So let's say you have question 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so I teach him, let's say out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's say you can do this one. Okay, just do it. Okay, 2, don't know how to do it, but you ask yourself, do you think you know how to do it after spending more time or not? So let's say 2, never mind lah, I look at it, even I spend more time, I have no confidence I can do it. Then you mark a cross in front. So later 3, you do, okay, can do. 4, then you ask yourself, maybe you don't know how to do it, but maybe if I'm given another 10 minutes, another 5 minutes, I can do it. Okay, good. So this one we put a tick. So 5, cannot do it, no matter what, don't know at all. So when you do this kind of markings, later on when you come back to the paper, you look at it, you don't need to waste time already. You know why? You will straight away go to the one with the ticks.
Yeah.
Instead of do the two, not sure, then waste your time there. So this is for time management. So it works for this kind of paper also. Okay? So let me just give you an example. But you must be able to judge whether like this question is totally don't know or you know but it takes some time. Okay? So hopefully you have this this judgment ability. So let's say for this question, you know, do. This one, you know, you do. This one, you know, you do. Then suddenly comes like, not sure leh, because you forget that number 3. But maybe you need to spend more time, so you do a tick here. Okay? Then for this one, let's say you say, a computer game, then this one appear every minute, then this ratio, don't know. So once you have done all this marking, so let's say this percentage, can do. Then this one is the speed can do. Then this one can do. This one forget, totally forget. So, but don't know how higher purchase, don't know. So after you finish the paper, you come back. What I'm trying to tell you is this. The tick one, spend time. If you see the cross one, do you think you want to spend time on the cross one?
No.
Don't want. Or maybe you straight away because you know that this cross one is, no matter what, you don't know how to do what you want to do. Maybe you see a 28, okay, write 28. Maybe you see 48, maybe you write, just add it up and give an answer. Go next. Because since you don't know, but you don't want to leave it empty, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So just give something lah. Or you might not even want to spend time on this. You want to spend more time on the questions that you know. So this is time management. Okay? So please learn this strategy. Okay? So that's how you manage your time. Because you don't want to spend time on the unnecessary stuff. The questions that you don't know how to do, you spend half an hour also cannot do, right? Okay? But you need to be able to judge. Okay? But of course you don't like say every question you don't know also cross. Okay? If you cross everything, then that's it. Okay, good. So in fact there is a question I want to talk about is this question. 这题第5题. Did I finish the okay, the time management first. So
It's up.
up.
Yes.
Okay, good. So time management, we have so use the tick. Tick means can do. Needs to spend some time. Cross like totally don't know. Don't want to spend time. So calculation error. Calculation error is so you use a calculator. Then how to get calculation error?
No, but sometimes you're not allowed to use. Then
几时
I
end of year. I think going forward you should be able to use calculator most of the time. I mean all the time already.
But I can write 5 squared as 10.
Yep, yes, I know. 3 square is 6 sometimes. But what I'm telling you is, I don't think you are not allowed to use calculator going forward. I think you are allowed to use calculator.
Okay.
Maybe for some minor exam, minor test, they don't allow you to use calculator.
Yeah.
Major one, you can use calculator. So this one is almost non-existent already. Then don't read the question properly. This one you must help yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Where you must help yourself. Okay? So on top of this, today what I realize is the angle once you need to be very good with the C, the F, the Z. So this is the internal angle. Okay, let me just refrain from using this. So let me use the standard one. So this is corresponding. Then this one is the alternate. Okay? And then you have the opposite. Then of course you have the angle on a point, which is 360. Then you have the angles on a straight line. X and Y, they add up. So you need to be good with all this. Okay? If you're not good with all this, then you can't solve. And of course, you don't know the reasons, then you get penalized.
Yes.
So that's one thing I observe. You are not good with this. Okay. Then another thing is you need to sketch and label good habits. Huh? Good habits. So for me, whenever I do a question, if I'm asked to do a area of a composite figure, I always sketch it out, because the reason I sketch it out is I can see which one is the height. Sometimes you might see this as the height, then GG already. This is clearly not the height. Well, this is the height, right? Right? And then of course you split. There are two ways to split. You can split this way, or some people split it this way. So it really matters. I mean, it doesn't matter which one you split, but you should end up with the same answer. But you split it, then it's more clear cut. So let's say this is 6, this is 15. So you label 1 and 2, then you just triangle 1, half times base times height. Then just triangle 2, half times base times the height is 19. So I will just let the calculator do it for me. Okay, I don't go and use whatever mental calculation or not. Then after that I just add. Okay, and then there is this very common mistake among students is they ask them, so if they give this kind of question. So like this is an ice cream cone now. So this is semicircle, right?
Yeah.
Then this is a triangle, let's say.
Yes.
And a lot of students, if they are asked to find the area, right, you know, they I don't know, maybe they just pi r square only.
Why?
So I don't know. So what you should do is you write down the statement, or you can draw the shape out, half circle. Then write down area of half circle. So area of half circle is area of half times the entire circle. So therefore it's area of half pi r square. So you just sub in the value. So let's say the r is 5. So you just put in the 5. Then after that just let the calculator calculate for you. Or if you are lazy, don't get the pi involved first. Just get it 12.5 pi first. Just leave it in this format first. Then after that you find the area of triangle, then you just add to the area of the triangle. So then you just, this is 10, this is the height, so 7, so you just half times base times height, just half times base, which is 10, height is 7. So just sub in the value. Okay, and let the calculator do the heavy lifting for you, which is the calculation part. Okay, so try to. There is one benefit of writing things down instead of doing it in your brain. You lessen the load on your brain. When you have a lot of, when you have a lot of workload on your brain doesn't work. Let me be frank with you. After your lesson, later on I'm going to have a lesson 7 to 9. During the lesson, I always tell that student, and by the way, that one is a Sec 4, which is a O level, A math. I always tell the student, this is the last. I mean, always, every time. I have been having the lesson with him for several years already. I'm very honest with you. I say this is the last lesson of the day, and some more you are always giving me challenging questions, and I have to solve it live. That means I didn't get to prepare for it.
Yeah.
Just throw the question at me, and I have to solve it. And say, yes. So sometimes I make mistakes. So please help me out. Help me out with the calculation. Help me out with the formula. Help me out with the other stuff. So the benefit of writing things down is you reduce the workload on your brain. So always write things down. Okay, don't try to do it from your brain. If you can put it on paper, put it on paper. Okay, so that's how you can improve. Okay, so actually I have your no, not mid-year, term 3.
Yes.
You want to talk about your term 3? Have your term 3 paper.
Sure.
Yes, because last time we talked about it, but without the paper, it's hard to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. What happened to my baby?
Hungry.
How you know?
Definitely, crying is all about hungry, I guess.
Oh, okay.
That's the only thing that could happen.
Okay. Okay, then that means you are a ready mother,
Because if I'm hungry,
huh? Yeah.
I'll start going crazy.
Oh, okay, good. So, okay, 来. So this is your RV term 3. So which one?
This few question, no problem.
No problem. Okay, good.
No problem.
Okay.
It's just some stupid, careless mistake
Where?
that shouldn't be made.
Which one?
Like the sequence.
What mistake you make here? Come on. This is minus 4.
-4.
Minus 4. So it's first number 17
Yeah.
plus the difference is minus 4.
Yeah.
Not plus 4 ah. Then n minus 1 就可以了. What's so hard? Then the next two no problem. Then this one just open do the times first lah. So it's minus 4n plus 4.
I did
so
something
17.
wrong for the
So
right.
it's
down
21
the
minus
next
4n.
two
Use calculator
I
lah.
just I copied down the wrong thing.
Oh,
Yes.
copy down the wrong sequence ah.
No, it's -7 minus -3.
Negative 7 minus 7去没有啊
-7 minus 4.
Minus 4 is minus 11,
Right.
yeah.
I wrote is -11.
Yeah, negative 11, yes.
I wrote -10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can't be helped.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's just so dumb.
Yes. So over here is 2 children lah. You need to times 2 here.
I also got this wrong.
Yeah lah, but 2 children is times 2, right?
Yeah.
So personally leave 1 person now.
Yeah.
Then 20% gross annual income. So you need to get the 20% here, which is 145.
Yes.
0 times 0.2. So you need to take this minus this minus this minus this. Then that will be his chargeable
It's also copied wrong from the calculator.
or his income tax payable. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was in a hurry, then I didn't.
Oh, hurry, okay lah. Then
Then because I'm scared, I'm
Yeah.
running out of time for the
Yeah.
last few questions.
yeah. This is not the last few questions. This is number 5.
Yeah, but I'm scared for like the last few questions, I don't have time to do it.
Then what about this gradient one?
This one I got it wrong, cause I got it wrong for the 2 and 3.
为什么
6, 2 and 3.
They tell you the gradient is 3, and they tell you the x-intercept is this. So basically you have this 0, this is 4 and 0 already. So the formula is what? y1 minus y2,
Yeah.
x1 minus x2. By the way, you need to write the 1 below,
Yes.
because you write it on top is square already. So y1 is 9, y2 is 0,
Yes.
x1 is k,
Yeah.
this is 4,
Yes.
that will give you 3.
Yes.
So this is 9. So cross multiply. So 3k minus 12 equals to 9. 3k is equal to 21. So k equals to 7. Yeah. So you see that k is 7. So this point is 4. This is 7. Okay, it makes sense.
My brain just had some problem during the exam. I also don't know.
Oh, okay. So Peter claimed that the point is on the line. So if it's on the line, it will satisfy that equation, which you need to find out what's the equation. So you need to so the gradient is 3.
Gradient is 3, so it's
Yeah, so
4.
this one is so
No.
because it's y equals to 3x
3x
plus c.
Yeah.
So you can sub in this value.
Yeah.
You can sub in this value. Sub in 4 into it. It should be 0, right?
Yeah.
So therefore your c is negative 12.
Yes.
So therefore it's y equals to 3x minus 12, right?
Yes.
So the y-intercept is
So it's-
这个.
Yes. Negative.
Okay? And then you just put the 14 into it.
And see if
Into
it's
the
negative
33 into it. See if it's valid. If it's valid, it's on. If it's not valid, it's not on.
12.
Yeah, so that's how you justify. This question, okay, for speed question, you need to standardize the unit.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
So this one is not in hour, you need to standardize the hour. Okay? This one is also very easy, the higher purchase, down payment and remaining. We just talked about this just now, right?
I didn't get that correct.
So this one is like kind of like giveaway.
I didn't get that correct.
This one I want to talk about. How is this related to the number pattern? I think you still don't get it, right? So we have the what first? Negative 3, right?
Yes.
So plus 4 lah. 1 plus 4 is 5, right?
Yeah.
Plus 4 is 9, right?
Yeah.
Plus 4 is 13. Plus 4 is
14 plus 4.
17.
17.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So how is this related to each other? So this formula is the, can you see it's times 1, times 3, times 5,
Yeah.
times 7,
Yes.
times 9, times 11.
Yes.
So when is the first number you times 1, the second number you times the second odd number, the third number you times the third odd number. Can you see? So the fourth you times the fourth odd number. So therefore, how do you get this? I mean this one is the formula for above is
But
first
how do you
number.
get 13?
哪一个
So,
So
like
that's 13 lor. So it's minus 7. So this one is your, yeah, you use calculator then you get a minus 91 了 yeah. But anyway, let me get the pattern for above first. Minus 4n minus 1. Okay, correct. So this is the above one. So how is it linked to the this one is, it depends on the first one is first odd, the second one is the second odd, right?
yeah.
So therefore, how is these two related? How is these two related is, can you see this is times 2 minus 1
Yes.
times 2 minus 1 times 2 minus 1 times 2 minus 1 then times 2 minus 1. So it's always times 2 minus 1. So therefore, if this is the n one, right? So it's 2n times 2 minus 1. 就是这个咯。So it's 21 minus 4n times 2
2 minus
n times 2n
minus.
minus 1. Okay? Yeah. We can test. 这是第四，哎，1、2、3、4、5、6、7。Okay, let's test the 7th one. So 21 minus 28 is minus 7 times 14. 14 minus 1 is 13. So this is negative 31. Correct. Of course, you need to simplify this one. You need to simplify this one. Yeah. So how to simplify? Open the bracket lah. So it's 21 times 2n, 42n. 21 times minus 21 minus 8n square plus 4n. So it's 46n minus 21 minus 8n square. So this is the one. You can either express it, this is the simplified version, that one is not simplified.
Yes.
Okay? So that's how you get the formula for this last one.
This last version, I didn't even have time.
Yep, never mind, but like
look at
if it's a question, then that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay? So I would say your this paper not very hard, especially your this is just a giveaway. You have a 40k, so that means this one can, this can. But must for 18 months, right? So this one cannot.
Yeah.
So can only go for this. So
Home loan
between
also cannot because it's 60,000.
what's
Home
60,000?
loan is
Yeah, so cannot. So this is gone already.
yeah.
So between these two, of course, 1.35. Yeah, so no brainer lah. Just like give away.
But like you have to write down all the equation.
Oh, so your equation is it just
40,000 times
Okay.
18.
so if 1,000. Oh yeah, if they give you 18 months, how you do the interest? Because the interest is 1.35%. That's for 12 months. So now you have 18 months. So what's the interest?
18 over
How you do?
12, right?
How you do? Okay, so we learn how to do simple interest by doing this, right?
Yes.
Year 1, year 2, right?
Yes.
So you do the same thing. So let's say you have 1,000, 10,000 like easier. So it's 1.35%. This is 1 year. So instead of 1 year, maybe 18 months, okay? So they go by year.
Yeah.
So you still use year one interest. So year one interest is 10,000
Yeah.
times the 1.35%.
Yes.
So what do you get? I think you get 13.5.
Yeah. 3 times 135.
135.
100.
Okay, good. Sorry. So this is your year one interest. So, but you still have 6 months left, right?
Yeah.
So this is your year two, but not the entire year. It's half of it,
Yeah.
right? So you have to take care of that half. So basically, you just do this. This is for 1 year interest, right?
Yeah.
But you only want to have 6 months, so you divide by 2. Does it make sense? So it's 135 divided by 2, so it's 67.5.
Yeah.
So the total interest is this plus this, so which is. So you want to find the total amount after the 18 months, right? It's actually plus the 10k plus. So that's the total amount after 18 months. That's how you get the 18 months. So that means this one you need to divide by 2.
Uh-huh.
Because you never do for the entire year 2, right? You only do for the half of year 2, right?
Yeah.
So you don't deserve the
Another
last
half.
half. Yes. Okay. The other half is not rightfully yours. Okay. So that's how you get this thing. Okay. Then what about actually? I think soon your school is going to give you this question already.
Maybe. I think they'll give it.
Hold on. How you do this question? 3% per 6
So
months.
you first find the 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
and then you time
So actually you do every 6 months.
every 6 months.
So it's first 6 months is.
Then why can't you just get one 10?
Yeah, I'm going to do it another way. So just do the first approach first.
Yeah.
So this is your first 6 months, right? So you just want to find out how many 6 months you have in 2 years.
Yeah.
4个 right? 是吗?
Yeah.
So basically this is 300. So basically you are going to have 300.
Yeah.
So that's your interest, right? So it's, if they want the total is times 4. That's the total, right?
Yeah.
This is one approach. The other approach is they give you in 6 months, right? So 6 months is 3%. So does it make sense? 6% is 12 months, which is 1 year lah.
Yes.
So you can do it this way lah. So your year one is times 6%, so it's 600. So year 2 is the same thing, 600. So the total is still the same times 1200. Yeah. So you should end up with the same answer. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is also another flavor. But so far I have not encountered a compound interest in your school, Sec 1.
Yeah.
But don't underestimate your school.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might give you a compound interest. So if you have compound interest, you just compound it first year, then second year, third year, fourth year, then get all these out, then add it up. For compound interest, you need to add in this to the next year, right?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So that's the main thing only. Focus on. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So good. So next week, like I say, yeah, you're supposed to do your school one.
Yeah.
Actually, I also have gotten your school one already. I also have taken photo of it already. So it's yeah, here.